After heavy rain a few minutes ago, we've now got some sunshine for kick-off. Much changed Celtic side, but still a strong one. Even so, Motherwell might just fancy their chances today, Neil.
Yeah, and I think so they should. Lots of quality within that Motherwell side. I know Michael Higdon has been nominated for the SPL Player of the Year, but Nicky Law's had a super season, as is Hutchison at the back there, and I think they could pose Celtic problems. Celtic going with the diamond today in midfield area with Hooper just spearheading it, and I think that'll pose problems to Motherwell. You see Keith Lasley just dropping onto him, possibly. But with that, it gives it wide areas for Motherwell to go and exploit. They're really interesting contest ahead.
He'll always have a super season and a super haircut as he leaves this free kick for Stevie Hamill. Higdon already loitering with intent, watched by Rogner. Hamill sends it towards Higdon. It doesn't reach him though, intercepted by Rogic. Return by Hamill. Rogner's going to have to deal with that. Oyama. Rogic. And that's going to reach Tony Watt, who's onside. And Tony Watt hasn't taken long to go for goal.
That's a super run. It's very reminiscent of his goal against Barcelona, just pulling onto the shoulder. And I think it's Ramsden steps up. They all step up. Tony Watt gets the benefit of the doubt, goes through. It's maybe a little bit early in the match for him, but it's a sign of his intent to play on the shoulder.
He quite likes this place, as he proved 53 weeks ago. 2 goals in 7 minutes on his debut here. Top 2 teams in Scotland meeting at Fir Park. But there are 15 points between them. That's why Celtic confirmed as champions. Samaras with the captain's armband, taken out by Hutchinson, and that's going to be a yellow card already.
Yeah, very early to see yourself going into the book. You Norris, I think, is making the correct decision. It is late. It's possible Samaras just takes a little bobble touch, but he's quick enough to get his toe onto it. Sean Hutchinson well late, and he'll need to tread carefully for the rest of the match now.
Not what you want in the 3rd minute.
No, well, you can see here, it's a bad touch actually. He's tried to take it across himself, but he's quick enough, Samaras, to get onto it with his left, and Hutchinson cleans him out.
He was sent off in successive matches at the start of the season, and he will have to be wary now. Charlie Mulgrew is going to evade everyone though.
Yeah, a bit of a waste, and it's definitely an advantage that I feel Celtic have today over Motherwell. A very strong, powerful, big side there, and right through the back 4, excluding Nizagiri obviously, but you've got Rogic, you've got Samaras there, plenty of targets to hit, and he's usually so deadly, Mulgrew.
Motherwell only have a small squad, but they are perfectly formed. They've punched above their weight again. It has been an exceptional effort once more this season from Stuart McCaw's men. Although so many of them are out of contract at the end of this season. It'll be interesting to see what the Motherwell team looks like come August. Here's Lasley, now Hamill, 2 men who've been around these parts for so long. Throw for McFadden.
Well, it's a really strange formation that Motherwell are setting up already. We normally see Tom Haley going to the right back area, but he's actually squeezed right into midfield, and it seems to be Hutchison who's coming out towards the right side to pick up Samaras when he's making the moves.
Stevie Hamill dealing with Higdon, but it's come to Oyama, and now McFadden against Lustig. Oyama across as well. McFadden lost his way somewhat. Tony Watt. Hooper. Rogic. Mulgrew. Here's Samaras. Lustig. Kyle is chasing this. He's got to it. Ahead of Lasley. Kyle looking to make something happen, but unable to tee up Tony Watt. Maybe a bit of a bobble. He'll certainly say so. Lustig. Rogner. Samaras. It's Rogic. Trapped by Nicky Law.
Yeah, Rogic is never set for this. It's a good switch. Samaras pulling on Hutchinson's shoulder. It's a nice little chested ball into Rogic's feet, but Nicky Law does well, covers the runner. But again, going back to the shape, you're looking at it from a Motherwell almost 4-4-2. They're going a 3, and it might be a bit alien to Stevie Hamill because he's normally so left back, but he's squeezing in. But Tom Haley is without doubt for me picking up Gary Hooper. He's man marking him, and when you're man marking him, that's when spaces arrive for runners.
McFadden. Keith Lasley has made a really good run. A few options available, but it's come off Kyle for a corner.
A good cover by Baram Kayal, matching Nicky Law's effort just a couple of moments ago. But first opportunity now for Tom Haley to put some wicked delivery into the box. We know he's got that in the locker.
Victor Wanyama keeping a check on Michael Higdon. It's a blustery day in Lanarkshire. Nicky Law is the man who will deliver, and Hutchinson unable to turn it in.
What a ball. Whipped in with pace. It's a brilliant area. Defenders don't fancy coming for it. It's a short corner. Celtic switch off. I think it's wind assisted. He's felt it in, but the wind's dragged it right into that 6-yard area, and Sean Hutchinson, I think it's a bounce, it just goes over his leg.
John McCall, an old foe of Celtic from his playing days with Rangers. He had a terrific record in Glasgow derbies. That's a sore one for Tony Watt. Having seen his team ask a question at the other end, we must now deal with this Charlie Mulgrew free kick.
Yeah, and again, just going back to that, lots of power for Celtic here. You can see them punching at the edge of the box for running into an area which Charlie normally obliges with.
Lustig, Rogner, Samaras, Wanyama, Watt, all grappling for position here, and it was Rogner's header.
Yeah, they're just bunched up, the Celtic attackers. They go in there. I think it's Higdon. Just does enough to put Ronnier off.
Celtic are often pushed to the limit here at Fir Park, but they have a pretty decent recent record on this ground. They've won on 5 of the last 7 visits. Free kick for McFadden here.
Yeah, it's a good decision by Ewan Norris, because McFadden is too strong for Kayal. And just watch him here as he goes for the return. Kayal just steps across him. He's too strong for him there. And there's the obstruction.
Stevie Hamill's free kick towards Higdon. Free kick given against the Motherwell man. And he's not happy about that.
No, he's not happy. And it's definitely a very good attribute in Michael's game. He backs in, he pins people. Celtic fans will know from watching Celtic throughout the years. John Hartson, Sutton, they all did it. Getting the arms round, I don't think there's anything in that. He's backing in, yes, but I don't think he's holding the jersey.
McFadden. Oyama stumbled on the ball, allowing Samaras to take over. It's Humphrey. Humphrey, who scored in Motherwell's 2-1 win over Celtic here back in February. Motherwell currently unbeaten in 7 matches. Hutchinson, Hately. Lasley gets it back from Oyama. Hately on hand. Nicky Law showing interest.
That's a very good call. I think it's the wind that actually just takes it into Fraser Foster's hand, but a trademark run by Nicky Law.
Stevie Hamill kicking Samaras. Kicked his boot off.
Yeah, and there's a little hole in his sock there, you can see possibly a stud. Stevie Hamill escaping the yellow. He's getting nice and tight, and you can just see it, it's his stamp on Samaras. I don't think it's intentional, I think he's trying to get tight. You can see the big man's not happy. And quite tame colour of boots there, Ian.
Need a few more colours on it, surely. Samaras, such a handful on his day. He's had quite a few of those days this season, which perhaps can't have been said in the past. Rockner's free kick towards Samaras. Former Celtic manager Gordon Strachan behind the current one, Neil Lennon. Scotland manager in attendance. Stick. Samaras up against Hutchinson. Rogic onto it.
Well played, Tom.
Izagirre. Grew up against Higden this time. Misjudged by Humphrey. Victor Wanyama. Tom Rogic. Here's Humphrey. More than capable of bursting away, but just let the ball run away.
Yeah, it's one of those things that Izagirre gets pulled up on a lot, just getting caught out of position. And Charlie McGrew does fantastic to cover him.
Hutchinson. Ramsden up towards Higden. Oyama. Lasley can't find McFadden, away by Lustig, but Hamill first to it. Exchanges between McFadden and Lasley and Hamill. And Lasley offering some support now. Rockner colours.
Well, I think James McFadden has added a bit of sparkle to this Motherwell side, and I think he's given the squad a lift as well. I mean, he's been searching for a lot of fitness over the last couple of years, but I still think he's a magical player on his day.
Lennon has hinted this week that he might be interested in signing James McFadden. Nicky Law. Higden. Lasley looking to run onto it, but it's clutched by Foster.
Yeah, well done, Fraser Foster. Higden's getting tag team at the moment. If it's not McGrew, it's Ronya trying to pick him up, but he does ever so well to get a flick on, and it's Lansler coming away from that anchor this time.
Samaras eventually. Kyle now for Lustig. Space here for Rogic. Movement ahead from Hooper and from Tony Watt. Sliding in.
Yeah, well done, Simon Ramsden. Hutchison on a yellow, and the one thing you want when you're playing against someone in the yellow, you want to get at them. You want to get the ball to people who can run at you. Tony Watt did that, but Ramsden was alive to the danger.
Wanyama. Lustig. Wanyama. What? Izagirre. What again? Izagirre again. And what again? And it's won by Keith Lasley, typically. Humphrey, now he could be away. Higden still making up ground to get into the box. Wanyama is there, but it's straight to Forster anyway.
Yeah, it's a tired cross. He's running 70 yards there, but again, it's Emilio Izagirre. Yes, bombing forward, but leaving himself exposed at the back.
Not much Hooper can do with that. He's making the point. Ramsden. Away by Rogner. Lasley won it. Now Higden. Watt chasing his own flick. That's something for a throw. Tony Watt wants to keep the momentum going. Rogic. Samaras. Kyle. Fiercely struck.
A lovely, well-worked move from Celtic, working it from left to right. Rogic into Samaras, uses his body well, opens it up, and I think Kyle's concentrating so much on getting his body over it, he just doesn't catch it right. It's comfortable for Darren Randolph in the end.
Lucky Law off free kick actually for a bit of tugging, I think. Assistant referee indicating as much. Guess who disagrees?
Well, here it is. Again, he's backing in. The Chilwell group pushing him. Yeah, I think it's 6-1, half of the other than the other. You can see there the left arms around, but you're expecting that, a big battle between two big men.
Scored two terrific goals at Tannadice last weekend. Michael Higden, top scorer in the SPL.
I think he's superb, Ian. I really do think that Michael Higden's been a revelation in the SPL this season. Yes, there's question marks for certain people about his inclusion in there, but I think it's fully merited. Scores in all manner of goals and does a great teamwork as well.
Rogic. Watt. Rogic. Wanyama has Lustig available. He's made him work for that. By Lasley, retrieved by Rogner. Lustig. Wanyama clipped by Higden.
No complaints that time. But the Wanyama just too cute.
Hooper. Making progress. Offside though. As he found seems to let it go on and he's getting the corner.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if you noticed he's saying it come off a Motherwell's foot, Motherwell player's foot there. Now where that is in the makeup, you can just see there, he's dead level. I think he's been either overruled by the offside decision by Ewan or he feels it, regardless it's come off a Motherwell player's foot. But nonetheless, it's a corner for Celtic.
Wesley overruled. Charlie Mulgrew will take the corner, but it's an easy catch for Darren Randolph. Neatly for dashing into the box. He's the only one there at the moment, though. Humphrey will probably have to settle for that.
Well, the Motherwell fans are not happy, they're booing. In the end, I think it was a very good decision by Hugh Norris. It's not the easiest job in the world, by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like he got that one right there.
His throw. Wanyama decided to get involved, and that's what happens.
Yeah, well, I think Oyama fancied his chances there, seeing Wanyama, or Oyama should I say, Wanyama off balance, and have some of that, big man.
Heatley again. Towards Higdon. Foster seemed to delay his reaction, but Lustig able to clear it.
I'm not sure if Michael Lustig wants to deal with that. I think he's expecting Fraser Foster to come. His arms are open, he's saying come and take it. He has to deal with it.
Fadden was the man who was lurking there. Here he is again. Hamill. Drew has picked out Samaras. Can he find Hooper? Not quite. Hutchinson. It's taken by Izagirre. Held up briefly by Hasley. Hooper now for Watt. Nicky Law on hand. Lately overcooking that for Humphrey. Rogic, the young Aussie. Seemed to take one in the face there. Kept in by Tony Watt. Hooper. Taken away from him by Lazar. Law. Italy. Hutchinson. Taking a problem here by Samaras. Dispatched by Randolph. Here by Ramsden. Lustig. Cleverly to Kyle. Tony Watt to his right. Lustig has got himself into the middle here. Nicky Law has popped it behind.
As the ball goes wide to Tony Watt, look at Celtic at the back post here, totally loading it up. That might have been better just to stand it up. Hooper and Samaras on Hutchinson at the back post. And then well done, Nicky Law.
He's been outstanding all season for Motherwell.
He has, he's had a super season. And he won't need to worry about his hair in that rating.
So much for the sunshine of a few minutes ago. It's that kind of day in Lanarkshire. Mulgrew's corner. The boot from Lustig.
As Michael Higdon gets his head in the corner here, but instead of getting it wide, he helps it back into the box. You see here an acrobatic overhead kick effort from Lustig. I think he's just banged his head rather than any contact.
Such a good job here at Motherwell. He's been linked with Sheffield United, where he did work before as Neil Warnock's assistant. Samaras was ready to move in.
Puzzled, doesn't he? I think as he comes ahead of the defender here, I think it's Thomas Ronya, he just comes across and upper arm possibly. I think it's quite harsh.
Lustig, Hooper. What? Kyle in there, but it carries to Randall.
Great delivery. A very good bust and run by Kyle.
Lasley. Heatley. McFadden. It's James McFadden! Got no end product after a delightful dance.
That deserved a goal, didn't it? How many times have we watched James McFadden do this? Look at that. Doesn't care if it's 1-2 side. And if that would have been on his left foot, I think that would have been nestling in the top corner. A wonderful trademark run by James McFadden.
Yep, 1:20, late April, that time the floodlights came on. Here's McFadden again. Just poked away in the nick of time, or McFadden could have been up for more. Samaras. Rogic. Sweeping break this from Celtic, it's Samaras, and Hooper just unable to turn it in. He wants a corner, he's not got it.
Yeah, look, first of all, I'd like to compliment the break from Celtic. But what about the tackle made by Stevie Hamill? Look at that. As a left centre-back, he's got to be tucking in there. All the centre-backs are flushed over. He gets across, he can smell the danger, and it should be a corner to Celtic. Wonderful tackle.
Stevie Hamill making his 450th start for Motherwell. Nice day for it. Nicky Law will take this throw. Or will he? He'll leave it in fact for Stevie Hamill. Law. Some incisive passes. Lustig then dealt with McFadden. And that will definitely be a free kick foul from Oyama. Coming later, one of the great games. It is Arsenal versus Manchester United. Launched by Lustig, Rogic. Samaras. It's a free kick in a useful position, and Kieran Norris was just waiting to see how far Celtic advanced. There was little advantage.
I think it's another good decision. I think Samaras does take one on the side of the head here. He gets his body in, and there's a push first of all, and then Higden smashes him for second measures. Chelham will grow territory though.
Who scored a cup final free kick against Motherwell in 2011. Could be trouble ahead for Darren Randolph. Can Charlie Mulgrew deliver from a free kick again? Certainly had Randolph scrambling.
Well, he's felt a couple into the box. Crosses, this is all about Charlie. It is on the goalkeeper's side. You would expect Randolph to save it, and he obliges.
Rogic has done really well here. Screen though by Hamill. McFadden. Hamill has to get involved again. Now it's carried to Oyama. Zagiri. Kyle Samaras. Lustig. Offside here against Tony Watt.
He shouldn't be. He is looking along the line. But it's a close one. Look at him pulling on the shoulder. He's showing him where he wants it. I don't think he's offside. Maybe a fraction of his knee offside. But I think the linesman should give him Tony Watt the benefit of the doubt there.
We've been in communication with downstairs. Actually spent time with Motherwell as a boy a few years ago now. Lasley crashing in on Wanyama. From Haitley, son of Mark, who certainly relished a few battles with Celtic in the years gone by. Izagirre. Cannoned off Rogic towards Samaras. Wanyama could release it to Lustig, and Julie does. Away by Hamill. Wanyama returns it to Lustig. Hooper. Kyle. Samaras. It's bounced off him. Keep the ball with him.
Yeah, and Sean Hutchison, I think, treading a thin line there. He had to make that tackle. He's already on a yellow.
Tony Watt taking on Hutchinson. Zagiri nearby in support. But not that near. No flag against Watt. Well, it's a lovely cross as well for Hooper. And a fine save from Randall. Kyle, though. Wanyama.
Outstanding. That's how I describe that. What a save. Motherwell are complaining an offside again. He's not. Tony Watt is not. He holds the ball up, he gets in a good area. And what about that for a delivery? Hooper must think he's scoring. But what a super stop. Hooper, plenty on it. Nice contact. Randolph, big, strong and brave. Schmeichel-esque, brilliant stop.
Delightful delivery from Watt. Hooper will be back for more. We can safely assume that.
You can see here with the attempt, Celtic well on top, but it has been quite an intriguing match. You can see sometimes the two sides match up with the same systems and it becomes down to who's the better players. But on today's show, it's two very, very different tactical setups. A very open game on show.
Haitley. Hamill. Fadden. Lasley. Hamill. Uyama. Haley for Humphrey. Promising move from Motherwell. Uyama. Ball shot, but it was moving pretty quickly in there. Corner is given.
Yeah, without doubt this hits Ronya's left arm. Uyama takes a very unorthodox effort with outside his foot, but watch a little flick just before it gets to Ronya. There. Lasley gets the flick. It hits Ronya's arm. It is away from his body. I don't think it's deliberate. And that's why Ewan Norris is not giving it.
Haley's corner. It's Humphrey. Probably went in the top corner of the training ground, that one, didn't it?
Yeah, well, Stuart McCall was just encouraging his team to keep going. I feel today's shape changes. It looks almost as if it's been a bit alien towards these Motherwell players. They're so normally a 4-4-2 side, but they've stuck at it. It's been a different game on view. But I think you can see by the attempts that Motherwell had, 2 to Celtic's 8, I just find that it's maybe blunted their attacking threat so far.
Motherwell are hoping for back-to-back victories over Celtic for the first time since 1999. Did not get you started about that year, Neil, have we?
I'm saying nothing in.
Higdon. Uyama. Lasley. James McFadden calling for it. Fast stick. Away by Lustig. But here's Lasley. Uyama, rather tame.
Oh, he does well to man. Bombing forward.
So everyone awaits another Charlie Mulgrew corner. Mulgrew makes the signal. It's actually Stevie Hamill who got on the end of it. Humphrey. Held up by Rogic. But not for long. So Hutchinson has actually joined this attack. Humphrey past Izagirre. But Kyle's presence enough for Celtic.
That was that hurdling championship there. He was just getting tackles, jumping over people. And again, I think Chris Humphrey, you've got to feel for him. He's running 70, 80 yards with the ball. And it's so much more tiring when you're running with the ball than without. He does ever so well. He bounces challenges left, right and centre. And that one just escapes him in the end. A great desire from him.
Wanyama. Tony Watt. Up against Ramsden. And Watt is still going and Randolph commits himself. Hooper! At the second time of asking. It's Gary Hooper. It's 1-0 to the champions.
Well, I'm sure Gary Hooper is wanting Tony Watt to turn around so he can congratulate him, because it's all about Tony Watt. He's been out here on this left-hand side, uses his body well, rolls a challenge. But I think Darren Randolph's decision here is poor. A super stop a couple of moments ago, but look at that from Tony Watt. It's a striker's roll. Ramsden's too tight, Tony Watt's too quick. Great little ball, Hooper misses the first one. There's not too many times he'll miss a second bite at it. Again, Ramsden too tight, gets rolled. Tony Watt too strong and too quick. Look at that for a delivery. and that would have been a howler of a miss. But he's not going to pass up on the second occasion.
Significant contribution from Tony Watt indeed. Gary Hooper has his 29th goal of the season thanks to Watt, and that matches his tally of last season. Hooper's 80th goal for Celtic. Tony Watt provided it. Might do so again, except it's gone over Hooper this time. Hooper applauding the effort of Watt again, though. Wanyama. Grew standing over the free kick. Tony Watt wants it, but it's going to Hooper, who made a good offer. Wanyama now, thought about it, blocked by Haitley. Mulgrew. Hooper. Fallon should be onto that. Nicky Law. Careless from McFadden. Not words we utter much. Lasley. Uyama. Hamill. Lasley. That's going to be a card for Victor Wanyama.
Yeah, that's late. Very late. Catches Keith Lasley right on the right ankle here. Keith Lasley's got his head up, he's looking for the pass. He thinks he might have more time than he actually has, but Wanyama is late. And I think the yellow card is merited there.
Victor Wanyama, who will miss the Scottish Cup final through suspension, as indeed will Darren Kyle. First half drawing to a close. Slightly delayed kick-off here when an advertising board blew off the roof and was hanging. The referee wasn't having that, and fair enough. Hamill's free kick towards Ramsden. Lasley. Law. Loose another quick break from Celtic. Gary Hooper, Tom Rocket through the middle. Samaras and Watt making up ground. Izagiri. Izagiri's cross. Met by Hamill. Haitley. Lasley now for Uyama. It's an opening. It's a goal. Brilliantly taken by Henrik Uyama. And Motherwell are level just before the break.
Listen, this is a top-class finish. First of all, Keith Lasley, massive credit, nips in, steals the ball here. Look at this little touch here, takes Ronnie out of the game. And can he play a good pass? Yes, he can. He's got so much to do, Uyama. What he does, he takes the ball across channel Mulgrew here. Look at his block up. That takes Mulgrew out of it. Weasley can't recover. He still has so much to do from there. And what a strike. There must be 6 inches between Foster and the near post. Uyama finds it. Super finish.
2 in 2 for Uyama. Only his 4th of the season, but he has come up with 12 assists in the SPL, the joint most with Inverness's door in this season, so due a few goals now. And his equaliser came right on the stroke of half-time. Sweetly struck after a clever goal from Celtic. Gary Hooper scored it, no surprise about that, but Tony Watt created it in some style in a rare SPL start.